Good morning everyone, today we're going to be talking about the NGS headline in detail. If you guys remembered yesterday's video, that was more of a TLDR super hype video, just letting you guys know what to look forward to. However, I didn't provide any proof or references, so a couple of you guys were a little bit confused, especially about the 3-day shot pass in the mission pass. However, don't worry, today's video we will be breaking down every little thing in the NGS headline, so today's video is going to be a little bit on the long side. I have added chapters so that you could just jump directly to the parts that you care about, okay? Now before we begin the video, if you're new to the channel, I'm trying to hit 50,000 subs before the end of December. If we manage to hit that goal, I will shave my head bald. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So bump.org over here wrote a very nice article. Thank you, Ricardo, for writing this. We'll be using their article as a guideline and we'll be jumping back and forth to the live stream in order to point out specific points and some special things to take note of, okay? So the first thing is, of course, the new bouncer class. The new bouncer class is coming out on the 13th of October. So that is not today. Today is the 6th. So we do need to wait for 1 week before the bouncer class comes out, but still, bouncer class looks really good. It's coming out with the updated SG scratch as well, but we'll get to that in a second. So the bouncer class does have two different weapons. You have the jet boots and you have the soaring blades. Now the main difference between jet boots as well as soaring blades or dual blades is basically for jet boots, if you hold down the PA button, you use additional PP to charge up the power and ability of the jet boots. However, on top of that, you can also use techniques which will trigger additional attack of the same element when a PA hits an enemy, and the class skill Jet Intensity lets you perform a powerful series of attacks whenever there's an enemy in a certain range. It is activated by holding down the normal attack button. So TLDR, jet boots have access to techniques. So you can infuse your jet boots with special techniques in order to gain specific elements so that you can down an enemy even quicker. Now dual blades or soaring blades are a bit like the Braver, where their power and ability will change when using the same PA during a photon arc. So spamming the same photon arc will have different charges, just like the Braver, how we have 3 different charges. And on top of that, the weapon action Photon Blade increases the PP recovery amount for normal attacks. The class skill Photon Blade PP Recovery will make the Photon Blade weapon action deal damage to enemies and increase PP recovery when an enemy is hit. And finally, the class skill Fanatic Blade will temporarily increase the power and attack speed of Photon Blade. So the TLDR is you're going to summon a bunch of these blades that fly around you, and basically it's just going to increase your attack speed, increase your damage, and you're just going to be constantly hitting these enemies with multiple blades. And it feels very much like Final Fantasy 15 Noctis, you know how he has his royal arms. It's going to be the same thing. You just summon all these blades, they float around you, and then you hit enemies with it. Very, very cool. Now bouncers have a special skill called Elemental Decline and Physical Decline, which will allow you to proc elemental and physical downs more often with your photon arts. This is really, really cool, mainly because the bouncers attack very, very quickly. They are high mobility, high damage, however low defense type of class. So here is a list of all the bouncer class skills. Now don't worry, when the bouncer officially does release, I will make a let's play video showcasing my leveling process from level 1 all the way to level 20, and right after that video I will follow up with a bouncer guide because, you know, I need some time to play the class as I am not a bouncer main. However, I will be talking a lot with Chrono Catastrophe as he is a bouncer main and asking him a lot of technical questions so that I know the ins and outs of this class to give you guys the good information. Or you can just hop over to Chrono's channel when he releases the video. I'll let you guys know about that as well, as he is a bouncer main. Alright, the next thing I want to talk about is the Battledia. The Battledia is basically like bonus keys in base PSO2. However, in order to access the Battledia, you are going to need battle triggers. In order to get battle triggers, you simply kill monsters in combat zones or in the open field, and they have a chance of dropping a rare drop. Keep in mind these battle triggers are considered a rare drop, so 4-star rarity and above. So you're going to need to kill a bunch of enemies, pray that you get the rare drop, and you need 5 of these battle triggers. Now keep in mind, battle triggers are split into 2 different color varieties. There is the yellow one and the purple one. So the yellow one will allow you to enter Battledia Yellow, and the purple one will allow you to enter Battledia Purple. So when you enter the yellow Battledia, you will get rewarded a lot of EXP as well as upgrade materials. I said you would also get Meseta in yesterday's video. I am mistaken because after looking through the stream much more carefully, you can see right here in the reward screen that this person got 32,000 EXP, 1 gold prim sword, gold prim armor, silver prim sword, and silver prim armor. Yes, there's gold prim and silver prim variants of armor now, which is really nice. So if you want to upgrade your armors, you can use the silver prim armors and upgrade it a lot faster. I'm not entirely sure what the gold prim armor is going to be used for. Maybe we can exchange them for another augment enhancement, or we can just use them as fodder to upgrade our armors even faster. However, it's nice to know that we can get gold prim and silver prim armors, so upgrading our armors are going to be a lot easier. Now the next instance I want to talk about is of course Battledia Purple. So some people were mistaken that, hey, it's you just summon a Gigantix, you kill the Gigantix, and you're done. This is incorrect. It is actually a time attack that you go in, you have a limited amount of time to kill as many Gigantix as you can. As you can see here, defeat the Gigantix that spawn continuously within the time limit. So basically, the stronger you are, the more Gigantix you can kill, and the more value you can get out of your purple battle triggers. So this is really cool, because if you're very powerful, you can get a lot of enhancement capsules as well as Straga weapons, as well as other things that the Gigantix drop. Now the next thing I want to talk about is of course the mission pass. A lot of people missed the segment where they said that, hey, you can receive 3-day shop passes from the mission pass, because if you look over here you might not see it, because you might assume this might be the shop pass, but it is actually like an emote or a stamp or something. It's not the shop pass. We actually have to go to this specific timestamp at 15 minutes and 26 seconds, and this is where Hiro actually mentions that there is shop passes. So let's watch this short segment together.
Rewards such as new accessories, stamps, color variations of existing outfits, and personal shop use 3 days ticket.
So there you go, we get the personal shop use 3-day ticket available in the mission pass. Now I will make a separate video explaining how the mission pass works when it fully releases on October 13th, but the short summary is it basically works the same as base PSO2, where you have to earn these stars. So you can see over here that it is 4 out of 10 stars. So by completing specific tasks every week, you will earn these stars, which will allow you to progress through the tier levels. You start at tier 1 and then you slowly work your way till tier 30. And after you hit tier 30, normally there is an overdrive, which allows you to go all the way up to tier 35, and tier 31 to 35 are repeat rewards. So in case there are any cosmetic items here that you like that you want to unlock for your entire account, you can do so through the overdrive. Now something I want to point out is mission badges are back because of the mission pass, right? So you can see right here you can obtain 5 N mission badges. Now they did include the N, so this means that these mission badges will only work in New Genesis and not in base PSO2. So now some people may be asking, what do you use these mission badges for? Well, in base PSO2 you used your mission badges in order to exchange for powerful augments as well as cosmetic items such as the weapon stealth camo, which made your weapon invisible, and a lot of different mag skins. So basically you collected these and you can exchange them for cosmetic items or for power. So it's very important that you stockpile these and leave them in your material storage if you have that, or just stockpile it in your storage in general. Alright, now the next question I get a lot is, why are there 2 rows of items? The top row over here is free. Everyone gains access to the top row. It's free to play, super easy stuff, and you get rewards every other level, right? However, free to play can unlock the second row down here. The second row down here requires a mission pass gold, and it just so happens that on October 13th everyone gets this one free, right? So in the future, I don't know how NGS is going to handle it, but I'm going to assume it's going to be exactly the same as base PSO2. If you are a fully free-to-play player, you should be able to purchase these mission pass golds for 200 star gems, okay? But if you are a premium member, you get this for free. Now they haven't announced anything about this in NGS yet, but that was how it worked in the base game. So I'm going to assume that they're probably going to implement the same thing in NGS, but don't go out of your way right now to buy premium yet. Wait until the October 13 update and see if they announce anything about an update for premium, because they should be adding these into the premium package as well, okay? Also, another thing is if you don't like any of the items over here, let's say maybe you're going for the cosmetic items and you don't like the cosmetic items in this mission pass, you can save your mission pass gold for the next mission pass. All right, these mission pass golds can be held on and activated on any mission pass. So if you don't want to activate it on this mission pass because there's no cosmetic items that you like, you can just hold on to this free one and wait until the next mission pass and see if there's any cosmetic items you want there. Maybe you're a cast player and you only care about cast cosmetics, then you could just hold on to this mission pass gold until there is one mission pass with just a lot of cast cosmetics that you want, and then activate it. Next thing I want to talk about are the mag forms or mag skins. So for those who have watched my older videos or my base game videos, you know that I have a Miku Daio or like a Miku mag skin, and all of these will transfer over to New Genesis with the coming update. It's very nice. However, there are also going to be new mag forms which you can earn through the mission pass as well as seasonal events, and you can simply add a new form as well as change the mag form, so you can change the look of your mag to something that you like. The next thing they added is color variant weapon drops. So now on top of just getting your regular Straga weapons or Evil Coat weapons, now there are different color variants which also change the color of your PAs or photon arts. So let's say you get the red color variant, all of your PAs are going to have this red afterglow. If you get the purple one, all of your PAs have a purple afterglow, and there's going to be more rare colors which are going to be a little bit more harder to farm, but this gives us something to work towards because we're in the combat zones farming for battle triggers, farming for Meseta, doing our dailies, farming for event currency, and on top of that, this is a cherry on top. If you do get that extra rare item with a different color variant weapon, boom, that's also a big win. And since we gain access to that 3-day shop pass, for the free-to-play players, if you play your cards right, you'll be able to make a lot of money, especially if you get the more rare color variants. Now on top of that, there is a new special scratch which can only be earned by playing the game. So just by completing your weeklies as well as the mission pass tasks and the seasonal events, you can get these special scratches. Now the special scratch is very important because you can get N color change passes. This is the only way free-to-play players can get N color change passes. All other forms of getting the N color change passes requires you to play the scratchy or top up with AC, which is real money. So this is a very good change for free-to-play players since we never had access to this, so I'm very happy about this. And on top of that, we can get a whole bunch of different weapon camos as well as emotes. But more importantly, you can also earn SG. Look at this, 20 SG ticket, you have a 3.8% of earning this, but the 100 SG ticket has a 1% chance. That's actually really good. You can see here that the N color change pass is a 3.8% as well. Salon free pass, almost 8%. This is really nice to see a whole bunch of items available in this free special scratch. Keep in mind that this is separate from the SG scratch, separate from the AC scratch, it's its own thing. And up here you can also see that you can get elegant wings as well as a bunch of other really nice cosmetic items, including a 20% augment success rate, which is really good actually. This is really awesome. Next up is the Mining Rig Defense quest. This is an urgent quest. At the moment, this quest only goes up to Wave 6. After you complete Wave 6, it automatically ends and that's it. However, they're adding additional waves. So this goes from Wave 7, Wave 8, Wave 9, so forth and so on. From what I understood from watching the live stream, it seems like it's endless waves. So after you complete Wave 6, you go to Wave 7 and it just keeps going up as more and more enemies and harder enemies keep spawning, you keep killing them, and you redeem a lot more extra rewards. So basically you're rewarded for working together with your team or getting your A team together in order to aim for the highest rank. Now I wouldn't be surprised if this actually ended on like Wave 10, but they made it like super hard to get to Wave 10 because having endless kind of feels a bit weird, because I'm sure people don't want to stay in a game for like 3 hours defending constantly only to have someone disconnect or something and they don't gain the rewards. So I'm gonna assume that there is gonna be an end, right? Even though I did just say like 10 seconds ago that I think it's endless. I don't think it's actually endless. It's probably gonna be like Wave 10, Wave 8, Wave something, right? And if you manage to get there, you gain like extra rewards or more items or more Meseta or EXP or something, right? But we're just gonna have to wait and see when this patch drops. I definitely will be testing this out with my alliance because we got the A team nailed down. Not really, we always get like A's, we're not actually that good. Alright, next up is the AC Scratch Aerial Defenders. So this one is mainly about casts, so you can see there's a lot of cast stuff over here, as well as Gothic Lolita. So over here you can see this is pretty nice. I actually like this one quite a lot. This is like not really a skirt actually. It was really weird when I saw the trailer. It's like a two-piece, it's like they're like pants sort of. It's really odd, really unique. I've never seen a design like this before actually. So pretty cool. Not my cup of tea, but for the cast players out there, congratulations. This AC Scratch is revolved around casts. Our SG Scratch is being updated to Soaring Bouncer. Now unfortunately, these items are just being added into the current SG Scratch. So remember that joke that I said that all the items are going to be like 0.8% or 0.5%? This is the case. It kind of sucks, but if you want any of these, at least you still have the daily free scratch, and they added two new things that I'm excited for, and that is motion idols. So you now have a floating one as well as a Tai Chi one. I don't think motion idols were available for free-to-play players before, other than, you know, paying a lot of meseta and buying it off the market. It's just nice to see that, hey, this is now available in the SG Scratch, so maybe you guys get lucky and you get it. Alright, next up is the Halloween event. Now unfortunately the Halloween event doesn't start until late October, so October 27th. That's actually in several weeks. That's in 3 weeks from now, unfortunately. So yeah, it kind of sucks that we have to wait so long until our next big event, but it's okay, we got the mission pass. That's going to keep me busy, and we have the whole Battledia and all that jazz, right? But unfortunately, the Halloween event is one of the more downer things. It is exactly the same as the anniversary event. It's another copy pasta, but as I said before, you know, we were kind of expecting this. They added a lot of cosmetic stuff, you know, the world looks nicer. The Rappies look like Reaper Rappies, which is really cute. But more importantly, I want to talk about the prizes. So you can see here they've added bonus scratch tickets as rewards. You can get 10 of these. I literally went frame by frame to find that. They have also added these new flame weapons. That is the theme. Now there is conflicting information here. Over here you can see that it is clearly a 3-star rarity weapon. However, when Hero was giving the recap about this, he said that it is a 4-star rarity weapon. So I don't exactly know if this is actually going to be 4-star rarity or 3-star rarity. We're just going to have to see when the event drops. Another thing is, you may have noticed that these weapons are enhanced. They are already at plus 25, which is really cool. Now unfortunately, after going through the entire list of weapons, they are missing the katana. I do not see the flame katana here, so I believe it is exactly the same as the anniversary event as well as the autumn event. There are limited weapon types from the Flamel series, so that is a bit unfortunate, but at least the weapons look pretty badass. Now something else they added in the event shop, which is actually really nice, is the Didal Souls, Pedisouls, Neck Souls 2. So usually you had to farm veterans or urgent quests in order to get these souls. Now you can just get it from the event shop. It's really nice, but you are limited to 10. It's still nice though. And last but not least, there are alpha reactors, of course, so it is a limit of 200. So you can buy 100 for 300 points each, and then you could buy another 100 at 600 points each. Now on top of this, you may have noticed over here that the seasonal points, there is no cap. At least in the old versions, it would tell you like what you have right now, or like your current seasonal points as well as your cap. So they don't have a cap over here. So hopefully this means that we can farm unlimited seasonal points, which would be really nice. Now remember those Flamel weapon series? You can also get color variants from it from rare drops. So the normal weapon looks like a fiery orange, you know, reddish stuff, but you can get the blue fire variant. So this is really cool because I dig the blue fire a lot more over the orange fire. So you bet your butts I'm gonna be farming a crap ton in order to get the blue fire one. And this is probably going to be worth a lot of money. I'm not going to lie. Maybe during the first week, you know, a lot of people are probably going to pay good money for this. So free-to-play players out there, if you have your 3-day shop pass from the mission pass, just hold on to it until you've got a whole bunch of things to sell, then use it, alright? You have to be very smart with your 3-day shop pass. Just because you have access to the market now doesn't mean that you can be dumb and always use it whenever you have the 3-day shop pass. You have to hold on to it when you've hoarded a bunch of things that you want to sell that are in high demand, then activate it, cash out, get a lot of money, and be happy. Now, as I said before, you can earn new mag forms. So in this Halloween event, you can get this orange mag skin. Looks pretty cool. It's got some little bats around it, but it ain't some Miku Daio, you know? My Miku Daio is still gonna be my choice of mag form. Something else they added, which is a welcome change, is seasonal enemy appearance rate up added to the R mag boost all effect. So you know when you feed the regional mag and it gets satisfied, the bar goes up to 100%, everyone on your ship will receive this seasonal enemy appearance rate up, and basically you'll just see a lot more seasonal enemies in combat zones versus regular enemies. So this is very, very nice, and I welcome this change. And also, you know, this regional mag is so cute with all the little pumpkins. Very, very nice. Next up, I want to talk about the ARC's operation report. Future Kara over here, I moved the operation report till tomorrow's video because there was a lot to talk about and it's a lot of really good news, but I feel like it was a little bit too long to put into this video because we're already at like 20 minutes long and we're still going. So yeah, that's why I just removed this part specifically and moved it to tomorrow's video because this segment alone is like 30 minutes long, okay? Anyway, back to the video. And last but not least is, of course, the new region. It's called Retem. So that's the new desert area, basically. So you can see here lots of beautiful, beautiful screenshots with a lot of really cool enemies. I like this guy. I have a feeling this guy's gonna be a pain in the butt to kill. But look at that. It's his eyes, he's got a nose, he's got a smiley face and a yellow tongue. I know it's not actually that, but I mean, it looks like it, right? It's so happy. But I'm sure he's gonna be a pain in the butt to kill. And it just looks beautiful. This place is fantastic. I can't wait for the December update. Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye!
What can I say except you're welcome for the